So I've been reading on a whole bunch of random sources on the internet that Tony Hawk, you know, the fucking like 60-something-year-old skateboarder, is all butthurt that nobody liked Tony Hawk Ride, and that they were giving it a bad rap before they even got to try it. Alright, well, tell me that this concept, just me conveying to you exactly what it is, doesn't sound retarded. How would you like to play a skateboarding game? Yay? Nay? Oh, you do? Okay. How would you like to play a skateboarding game where you're on an actual skateboard? Does that pique your interest? Yes? No? Okay. Well, if it does, this'll be for you. Except for we take the wheels off of it. Okay, so now you're on a really shitty snowboard. Cool, huh? Alright. All those crazy tricks, like when they do all the little flippy moves, well, you can't do any of them. Isn't that neat? Well, you can lean back on the board. Aw, man, this is wild. It's just like being on a real skateboard. Whoo, I can almost feel the wind in my hair. Whoosh. Yeah. I can't do this with a straight face anymore. Tony Hawk Ride is the stupidest fucking thing that Mr. Hawk has ever thought of. I'm sure that he thought it was cool maybe just from an interactive point, because the idea, you know, it has a cool side to it, but it doesn't translate well in real life. Because whenever I played Tony Hawk, you know, the very first one, even up to the Underground and American Wasteland and all the other fucking games that they put out, it was cool because it was an arcade-style game. You just went around and you did all these crazy combos you couldn't do in real life. Then they got real retarded, started adding like Bam Margera and a bunch of other shit, and kind of just took a dump all over the old pro skaters that they had in the game that took the sport seriously. And they were like, yeah, isn't it cool? It's got everybody from Jackass and midgets. Oh my god, it's so wild. And it just became retarded. So what's your next best idea is you're going to make it realistic again. But then they made a game called Skate, and Skate did it better. So then you were like, okay, well, we can't compete with them, so I'll make one that comes with a skateboard, it's bundled with it. And you can't play it any other way. Oh, boy, that sounds awesome. Yeah, that sounds fantastic. You know, it's basically playing a crippled game. That's all it really is. Like, all that cool shit you were doing in Tony Hawk, you can't do anymore. Like, if you've even watched a commercial for it, okay, Tony Hawk's standing on it, and he just keeps running his leg across the floor, because that's showing that that's how you start moving. Wow, that's really neat. It's got sensors on it. Wow. Okay, and then to do a manual, I just lean back. Okay, and to do kickflips and stuff, you just, like, twist and turn and stuff, and it's so fucking stupid. Like, it's not realistic. You can't actually flip the board in real life. You can't do backflips and do a 900 on a board that's supposed to stay stationary on the floor. It doesn't work. So the entire skateboarding experience that he's trying to translate into an interactive video game experience doesn't work. And he's all butthurt about that because nobody liked it. It's like, did you fucking play test this? I mean, I saw a couple of videos where there was people who were like, oh yeah, I played it, it's pretty awesome, yeah. No, it's not. No. You were paid, or you're a friend and you're just really nice, and you don't mind lying. Because that's the only way that you'd be able to say that without a crack and some kind of smile. Like, yeah, it's really awesome. Tony Hawk's a genius. That's exactly what should have happened in all reality, but it didn't. So I just give him credit for, you know, trying. But Tony Hawk, take your aging old stupid fucking ass, go retire, and if you want to actually have a really awesome Tony Hawk game, then leave it up to game developers to do it, because you have absolutely no fucking idea what you're doing. Okay, asshole?